Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial on how to install another Skyrim mod list. So today we're going to be taking a look at Nolvus. Nolvus is one of the greatest mod packs I've ever played. I love the JRPG feature it has to it and the more fantasy style that it provides than the other Skyrim mod packs that I've played recently. And there are some other like mod packs that provide this fantasy style, but I think Nolvus just gets it right. It just gets it right with everything. And if you have the specifications to play this on Ultra, it just gives you that feel of like I don't even think Elder Scrolls 6 will be better than this. I don't even think that it will be better than how good this mod pack looks in Ultra graphics. So before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and notification because it does really help me out a lot. And write down the comments if this video helped you and if you have any other questions for this video, because this is going to be a long one. It is not that easy to install because it has some setup introductions and requirements and different installations than other mod lists out there. So bear with me. And let's get into the video. Let's go. So every like different website you will need, it will be down in the description. I will walk you through the entire installing process, which takes some time, but it is so much better than other mod lists. It's so much easier if you get the hang of it. So let's get to it. First of all, get into the website of Nolvus, and I will have that in the description, like I said before. Go into auto installer, which should pop you right here. So you should read all this stuff. They are very important because some of them will require you to do some other stuff other than installing the installer and the mod list altogether. You will need to download some other stuff, and you will need to be careful with some stuff that you need to do before downloading in the wrong folder or like moving the dashboard, or you'll see. So let's get, this is just the introduction. It just shows you what is the features of the dashboard of the Nolvus Dashboard. You will need to have a Nexus account. You can have it as a non-premium account, but it will be paying to download all those mods. It is a 500 gigabytes mod pack, so make sure you do have premium because it will be so much easier, so much more painless to just have it do it automatically, everything by itself. If you don't have a premium account, you will have to manually download every mod while it's downloading on the dashboard. So make sure you have the premium. I know it's like $9 or something, but it's still worth the download of this mod pack. Trust me, it's like downloading a completely different game. All right, let's get into the Skyrim setup. So yeah, you're gonna have some ads here, which is kind of annoying, but I mean the site has to run somehow. First, of course, you need to have a Windows 11 or 10, 64 bits. Of course, if you don't have that, then you probably cannot play Skyrim Vanilla on Legendary Edition. So make sure you have Special Edition and Anniversary Edition Skyrim. This is a must, and it has to be from Steam. Any other platform, you will not be able to do it. Please read this stuff that it writes down in yellow background. It is very, very important to read. So before everything, if you have Skyrim already installed, to be safe, it's highly recommended you uninstall it, remove manually any files left in the Steam Skyrim folder before continuing. So how do we do that? We go into our Steam. There we go. This is my Steam. You uninstall the game. I will not uninstall it because I don't want to download all the mod pack again. So uninstall this. Now, when you uninstall it, go into Properties, Installed Files, and press Browse up here. It will take you to the installation folder of the Skyrim folder. So once you're here, go here on their common page, press right click on the Skyrim Special Edition or Skyrim Anniversary Edition. I think it's going to say Skyrim Special Edition anyways if you have Anniversary Edition only, and click delete. You have to delete everything because if you had a mod pack before, ENB files and everything will be still here, just randomly placed here because Skyrim ENBs and stuff from other mod lists, they get attached to the common folder of Skyrim in Steam, and they do not get removed when you uninstall them. So make sure you do that. It is a very important thing. Trust me, you will lose your head because you will not be able to find out what happened when you install the whole mod pack and you would not be able to play it. So do that. So let's go back into the version. Of course, you gotta have the Anniversary Edition. It's a must. You cannot play with Skyrim Special Edition only. Install it. It just shows you how to install everything. Now, this is very important, as it says here. You gotta have all the Creation Club files. So, as it shows here in the picture, before you do anything with the installation of the Nolvus or the mod list at all, just make sure you open up Skyrim, and download all the Anniversary Edition Creation Club files. How you do that is go into your Skyrim, open up Skyrim, and when you open up Skyrim, it will prop you up with this download link right here. Just press download, and do not, please, for the love of God, do not alt tab from the game. Keep it open, go leave your PC, go outside, touch some grass. I don't know what you're gonna do. Take your dog for a walk, take your cat for a flying lesson. I don't know what you're gonna do, just don't touch it. I've had so many issues with this thing. You touch it once, one file gets removed or one file doesn't get downloaded, and your whole mod list is trash. It's all in the trash. You cannot play it. So just leave it there, let it download. When it finishes completely, it will restart the game, and when it restarts the game, just quit the game. You don't need to do anything else. Also, make sure to go into your Steam folder, go here and click on software, because you'll need to show you the software of your library. Once you do that, go and type in Creation Kit. When you find the Creation Kit, launch it once. It will not show anything, just launch it, and it will just close on its own, and that's about it. Here, if you have any issues with the Creation Club and it says an error when you download the Creation Club folders, it explains how you can go and see all the Skyrim Creation Club folders, so you can check what's missing or what not. Next, if you have an Nvidia graphics card and you have the control panel for the Nvidia, what you gotta do is go here, right click, I do have an update, nice. Open create the control panel, go to manage TridentZ settings, go to program files. This has to have Skyrim downloaded. Make sure you have Skyrim downloaded before you do this, because it will not show here. Go right here and find Skyrim Special Edition. This here, not the launcher. Be careful not to put the launcher in, because you will just like manage the launcher. Go to Skyrim SE right here and scroll down and find this setting right here, power management mode, and put it on maximum performance. This will mean that your GPU will not stop using max power because it wants to save power. You will get the bill at the end of the month with higher cost on your electricity bill, but I mean, we're playing Skyrim with 4,000 mods or 3,000 mods, so it's I mean, it's inevitable. So yeah, I mean, this is just my preference on my personal settings. I do go with highest available because I have the G.Skill compatible monitor. It will automatically put it there for you. As you can see, it's automatically putting it there for me. And when it finishes, it just have an apply button right here. Just click the apply button, wait a bit, like 2-3 seconds, and close the control panel. Now moving on, let's go to requirements. All right, one thing for sure, do not use your HDD. Do not install this mod pack on HDD. It will be horrible. You will play with 5 FPS and nothing will load. You will not have any animations going on because everything will just get corrupted. HDDs do not work in the current world, so make sure you have an SSD, or even better, an M2 SSD, because it's just so much faster. These are all the requirements for each and every variant of the game, and this is it gives you the information whenever you choose stuff in the dashboard, because there are some options you can choose to remove some of the high quality like graphics and everything, and the physics and all that stuff. It also gives you how many gigabytes it will be to install. As you can see, the highest one is 400 gigabytes, about 400 gigabytes, but it does need an RTX 3080 Ti. Then it goes to 3080, 2080, and the 1080, which is the one I have, and is the one I'm playing, the one on the Redux variant. Redux variant is very, very cool. It definitely works for my GPU and my CPU. And you do need a CPU above an i7 7000 series. And if you have about 10,000, it's so much better. It just handles it so much better. You need all this stuff to actually be able to play the game. If you do not have any of these and you try to play it, you will still have very, very bad FPS. It also says here, during the installation process, the installer will let you select the variants and installation options. So you do need to download the automatic installer, which I will show later on. Now, this is going to be kind of confusing, but no matter. I will show this later on, because you don't need to like show it here, because it's just going to be later on when you download the actual installer. Now, let's go to optional requirement. Now, this does say optional requirement, but I did find problems because I didn't have this downloaded. And this I already had from other games, but this you actually need to download. So make sure you go and download this. Just click on the link right here. It will pop you into the website of .NET 5.0, and just make sure you download this right here. The CC++ you can have this installed as well if you don't have it. I mean, it's a very important thing for every game out there. Now let's head over to installation. Here on the installation dashboard, you can click right here. When you click right here, it will take you to the site where you can download the installer. Go to download link and click here. Now the downgrade patcher is an optional thing. I did not do this. You don't really need to do this. It is a tool designed to downgrade your Skyrim Special Anniversary Edition 1.6 to 1.5.97 while keeping Creation Club content from the AE upgrade. So remember, the Creation Club content is very important. Make sure you download the dashboard, and when you do download the dashboard, make sure you download the dashboard on a drive. So if you want to download the dashboard on a drive, you gotta go to your System C. As you can see here, now I don't know what the hell is going on right here. Probably my Skyrim doing random stuff. Just make sure you download it in a folder in your C or your D or your E folder right here. Do not go on your F, go on your D, E, and C. I have it here on my games folder. As you can see, there you go. It's right here. Once it's downloaded and installed, make sure you open dashboard. So something I forgot to mention, and this is me after I started doing the whole thing, but I will show it now and I will put it back before I get into the dashboard. So this is future me in a sense. So let's go into our Nexus mods page. Go into your, click here on your, yeah, no, it says stats fire, whatever. I was a kid when I made this account, okay? I was a kid. Don't blame me, guys. I am a premium user though. That's fine. Let's go to your site preferences. API keys, and scroll all the way down. I will have this blurred because I don't want you to steal my whole account, and just click copy. There's a copy thing right here. Do not try and copy it from the thing right here because you might miss out something. Click copy, and when you actually download the Nolvus installer, you will need to make an account in Nolvus, and you can do so in the Nolvus website right here. Once you make an account and you log in, it will ask you to add your Nexus API key, and this is where you get the API key, which you then put inside the dashboard. And once you do, it will actually start the whole dashboard thing alone. It would take some time to like install the general stuff that it needs to download for the dashboard, and you will have your API connected to your Nolvus Ascension mod pack. Right, so now we're in the dashboard with the installation process. What you gotta do is, if you're playing on 4K, make sure you click on that right here. If you're playing on 1K, click on this. Just remember, if you click on 4K, you gotta have a good PC, because if you don't have a high-end PC, it will have a problem with your FPS. So if you have a bad PC or a medium PC and you have a 4K monitor, make sure you put it on 1K resolution, because it will be bad on your FPS, trust me. So go ahead and press continue. Now this here is kind of a weird one because it contradicts itself here, because it says here, select your Nolvus installation and archive directories. Always be sure you don't have the archive directory inside your instance directory. And if you're not sure, use the default paths the application has set up for you. But what it does here, it puts your archive in the instance folder, so it contradicts itself. So what you gotta do, because I had it installed before, I'm gonna find the ones I made, go into your system where you had your archive. As you can see, I already have the archive of the mod, so I don't really have to download them again, just install them. Click on the archive and make a folder outside of your instance, like in your games folder, not in your instances, and press OK. Now, if you do have it installed and you want to reinstall it, this is the way. Enable archiving is the way to go, because trust me, you do not care about the space if you're gonna have to re-download it each time, because you will have to. If your PC does not handle the graphics you already set up, you will have to re-download the whole thing if you don't have it archived. So if you do have it archived, you'll be able to do it a quick reinstallation of your mod list, which is very, very quick in other than the whole download process. So click continue right here. It will show you all these options right here. And as you can see, it shows the hardware requirement for each variant. There's the Ultra and the Redux. Now, you do have the LODs right here. So if you go on Ultra Performance, as you can see, it goes to RTX 2080. If you go to Performance, it takes 3080, and Ultra 3080 Ti. Now, a 3080 Ti, if you don't have a good CPU, will not be able to play this. Trust me, I have the i7-13700K, so it does like carry my PC a little bit on this situation. I go for Redux, and it disables the LODs and the anti-aliasing. Now you can set up the Skyrim mini profile. I would recommend keeping it on high. It is a very important thing to have it on high because the graphics will be crap if you don't. Now, for the global illumination, which is fake ray tracing, which I do not like. I don't know why. I think this is only for like video making and scene playing. I just didn't like it. It's just bad for me. It ruins your FPS, and whenever you attack, it's just everything just goes black. I don't know if it's just the Redux version and the Ultra is better because I haven't played the Ultra, but I have this off. I mean, you can play with it. Remember, have the archives so you don't have to re-download the whole thing again, because this thing will not be able to be changed after you've installed it. So I disabled this. I have the advanced physics on because it's good to have the physics on. I also put the FPS stabilizer on, which what it does is will reduce draw distance on the fly to keep the most FPS as possible at the cost of some objects, which you don't really realize until you actually look at a pretty big plane, which like deletes a lot of instances unless you go close to them. But if you have a PC like mine and you're on the same rig as me, just make sure you have the FPS stabilizer on because it will help you out a lot with your FPS. Now, if you want to downgrade it, you can downgrade it. Like if you're playing on a 4K monitor, all right, and you actually selected 4K on the front, you can downgrade it to a 1K scale. Now, if you do have a 4K monitor and you're not sure if it's gonna be able to play on 4K, just make sure you click on 4K and downgrade it right here. I never downgrade anything right here. I don't need to. What you do next is just click continue. It will say this will not be able to be changed afterwards. The only thing you will be able to change afterwards is the Skyrim ini profile. So click yes. It says something about the Redux version, which has something disabled on the normal Ultra version, which, I mean, I don't have a choice if my PC is not that good. But yes. Now this is the this is the custom settings you have for your game. When I install my games, I have nudity on because I don't show this on YouTube, and I mean it's not more realistic, but I just have nudity on. I mean, everybody has had the nudity on for some time now. Okay, everybody plays with nudity off. Trust me. If you say you don't, you're lying. So hardcore mode. I mean, hardcore mode would just make everything so much difficult. If you like hardcore stuff, just put it on. And all right, let's I'm not gonna put it on. There's the female skin. You can choose between the female skin. I have it on smooth. Alternate leveling, of course, because the vanilla leveling is so crap. Go to alternate start if you want to start elsewhere other than the Skyrim "you're finally awake" moment. Fantasy mode is the thing that puts in the whole animations and stuff and the whole fantasy thing inside Skyrim. So I love this. I will put this on. Just I will not have the hardcore mode on. And you press continue. Also, you will not be able to change this afterwards. So you see the warning here. Warning: these options can be changed after installation. Are you sure you want to continue with the installation? Yes. Now this is where you choose your ENBs. Now there is a video online showing how the ENBs look inside of the game. It doesn't make it justice, but my favorite one right here is Rudy. Pycho is a little bit darker, so I don't really play with Pycho, so I will choose Rudy right here. This is all for you. Now, if you want to install the Cabbage ENB, just click here. It will give you the whole process of how to install it. I do not play with Cabbage ENB because it ruins your FPS. Yeah, I'll play with Rudy right now. Let's continue. Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Make sure you have your page file on 40,000. If you don't know how to do it, I will have a video in the description pointing you towards my other video that I made that will be on the screen right now, that I'll show you exactly how to up your page file. Now press continue. It will show you that you need to actually have the page file on the 40,000, because if you don't, it will I keep crashing the game. Some stuff will not be loading and the FPS will drop drastically. Now make sure you click on Nexus CDN. You don't need to download from anywhere else, just Nexus. Press continue. It will prompt you out to this page. I just set it up on the second one. Stop the installation when 50 errors occurred and display the error messages. Max errors can be set up in Nolvus Dashboard.ini file. Now you do have that ini file which you don't want to mess with. Just leave it there and click on this. If you're very skeptical, just click on this. It will literally stop if you have any errors. And this is recommended, as it says here, if you do not have a premium account, which you must be crazy to do so. Just have this on this one right here. It will be a lot better. Now, do not set it up on this, because if you do have any errors, it will just keep downloading and the game might not be able to play, and you will be like, why the hell is not playing? Because you will not know what error is the problem. Click start. You can also see all your performance things right here in the options. And right now, it's gonna be checking every Creation Club folder and Creation Club file that I downloaded at the start that I told you to download. And after this finishes, the whole process will be starting to like install all the mods. So I will be right back when everything is installed. Let's go. By the way, this is how it shows when it's starting to download and install. So it will be fine. Just don't worry. It will just keep going on and off. So make sure you just leave it there and not touch it at all. Right, now that everything has been installed, as you can see, it will say, congratulations, you have completed your instance installation. And you can also donate or go to Patreon to donate right there for the guys here at Nolvus, which made this incredible mod pack. Now click on manage instances. It will take you right here. So because I actually had a save before, what I will do, and this is another quick tip, is go to manage instance. No, never mind. I will not go to manage instance. I will find the instance on my own right here. Go to instances, Nolvus, mods, profiles, Nolvus Ascension, and drag and drop the save file that is on my desktop right here inside the folder right here. Press the 5 because it got to show at the top. And another tip, before you run your actual game and go into the game and be like, what the hell is going on with my keys, make sure you go to right here, go to add the desktop shortcut, and it will add your Nolvus Ascension in your desktop. When you click this, it takes some time, but it will open like this. It will open as your mod organizer. Go ahead and type in TK Dodge. Now this is a Dodge mechanic that was added as a mod. Right click on Dodge RE, TK Dodge RE, go open in Explorer, go to SKSE, plugins, and go to the re.ini. It crashed, okay, .ini. We'll open up this notepad right here and put this on 47. 47 is the left alt key, which is also the sprint somehow. Go file, save. So now it has saved the entire thing right here. Once you do that, click here to clear and go ahead and press run. We'll open up this thing. It will see this thing right here. Do not press unlock unless the actual game has opened, because if you do, it might crash the whole game.
2 hours later.
Now, after 2.5 years that it takes to open, it will load up right here. Now, I will click continue. I hope my save wasn't corrupted, and it won't be corrupted. Actually, I would press load because I don't want to ruin everything. As you can see, my name is Kihara here. So let's just load and see if the game runs well. Now it will run around 30 to 35 FPS for me, but I do use lossless scaling. And if you do want to use lossless scaling, just go ahead and watch my other video and I will show you exactly how it works and how you gotta actually use it correctly to get max FPS into your game. With that, I get around 70 FPS, which is absolutely incredible for a mod like this. Okay, I am a tip. So there you go. Now I'm playing the whole mod list. My name is Kihara and I am playing with Senarna right here. So this was how to actually install the whole mod list. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you do actually like, subscribe, and turn notifications because it does really help me out a lot. And yeah, comment down below if you have any questions and I will be answering them right in the comment section. So if you actually have any questions, also look for the comment section because I will be answering a lot of comment section questions. What the hell am I saying? I'm turning into Slim Shady. Let's go. All right. See you guys on the next video. Adios.